Pataye Har Har Mahadev. Slowly open your eyes and pray gratitude to everyone and everything around you. Namaste to you all. So, what we have today? You can think if you have some questions till I am taking online questions. Okay? So, let's check what we have online today. All four tools. Okay, so first question is from Maya from Germany, and as she always writes, my question is not urgent, but I am taking on urgent basis. I would like to hear the answer one day. Okay, today is that day. If you wear the thread on the hand after some practice, then when should you cut it off? Can you remove the thread yourself, or it is necessary to do this on a certain day? What words mantra should be said on the same time? Actually, she is talking about the Raksha Sutra. Raksha Sutra is like some kind of thread, like I am wearing here. You can see this one. So some kind of thread which you are wearing from the temple, or maybe from some ritual, or maybe after some yagya or before some yagya. If you are wearing something like this because of some ritual, how to end with this? Like she's asking me, like what to do with this thread. Suppose this thread get open up by itself, and it is not like you have connected with some practice or something specially. It is just you went to temple or you went to some yagya and they just tie around your hand. Then if it opens by itself, you can just take it, put under the root of any big tree or a river. Anywhere where is a river, you can put. If it is cotton, if it is not cotton, if it is silk or if it is nylon, then better to burn it, because it will take a long time to decompose. So better to burn it off. If it is natural fiber, you put under the tree or put in the river. But if it is not a natural fiber, not a natural thread, then you just burn it off. Okay? How you can do? Like this is for natural, when it goes off naturally. But if suppose you don't want this anymore, it's there on your hand, you don't want it, how to open? It's just simply you open it up, whoever energy is there, hold it in hand and say that thank you for being with me for this time, and I release you, and leave it same way, either to the water or to the tree. What mantra need to say? No need to say any mantra. Don't go into this. More, see, understand what. Sometimes people are running behind the mantras. I say don't run behind the mantra. You cannot learn mantra for everything. Even I cannot learn for mantra. In Vedas there is a mantra for sleeping, there is a mantra when you wake up, there is a mantra when you open your eyes, there is a mantra when you touch your hands, there is a mantra when you touch your feet, there is a mantra when you sit on your bed, there is a mantra when you put your right leg on the down, there is a mantra when you put your left leg, there is a mantra when you touch your right hand, there is a mantra when you touch your left hand, there is a mantra when you touch your head on the ground, then there is a mantra how to drink water, then there is a mantra to stand, and there is a mantra for fast step, there is a mantra. So like this, I can tell you, like there is like hundreds and thousands of mantras connected to every human action. And for us, normal human being, it is impossible to learn all the mantras and keep saying this. I do not want to make you fanatic or rigid or religious. That is not at all my purpose. My purpose is to you to connect with the source of energy and take this energy and pray gratitude and respect to this energy and move on your life. Focus on your life. Focus on joy of your life. Not like running here and there and finding like, oh, I did this mistake, how then now God will be angry from me. No. God never gets angry from human. If he would have got angry from human would not be existing already. You would have died thousands of years ago. So because like first creation It's not the God of Bible, it's a God I am talking about, the God Almighty who never gets angry. It's not the God who gets anger. If a God gets anger, if God gets frustrated, if a God gets emotions, it's same like in our level, it's not like on a higher level. So if somebody who's beyond this, then we call it that beyond the human reach, then we call it God. So God never get angry from you, and don't worry that God will not get angry from you if you do mistake. Humans have a birthright to do the mistakes. Human can make mistakes. There is nothing wrong in doing mistakes. But wise people learn from their mistakes, and non-wise people repeat their mistakes. That's the only difference. If you are a wise person, you learn from your mistake, and this mistake is not repeated in life. That is the symbol of wisdom. And if something is repeated one behind another, if you keep doing mistake, it means you are not wise. That's all. That's only the difference is. It doesn't make you less important, and if you don't make mistake, it doesn't make you more important. Not at least for the God. For people, it can be. Enjoy your life. It is the best advice. That's why I love you, Mitra. Thank you. That's what I am saying. Like the Baba Nanak, there was a great monk born in this country. He has said one thing, that everything in this earth is created for you. Every single thing. And what is the purpose if everything is created for you? To make your life more happy, more joyful, more wonderful, more pleasurable, so you can enjoy each and every moment you are living. So this is only the purpose. Purpose is not some purpose that I will become doctor, I will become engineer, or nowadays like new purpose have started. I will become Sadguru, or I will become a master, or I will become a teacher, or a healer, or somebody like spiritual. So this is not the purpose of life. If you are sad, then whatever you are is useless. You are not useful. If you are happy, sadness, I am not saying about the crying. Crying, when an emotion comes and you cry, it is normal, absolutely normal, there is nothing wrong. But when you are in a depression of sadness, when you are 24/7, for 7 days, for 1 week, for 1 year, for one life, then this is a problem. Something has to be done about this. How can you enjoy some crazy and bad things are happening too? You can enjoy it. This is the beauty of the life which you have to learn. Suppose you are walking and you are enjoying to walk, but suddenly you fall because of your attention was not properly on the ground, or you was living in your dream world somewhere, so you fall. Then enjoy falling also, because this is a thing which you gave you attention, like where your head was, where you was, why you was lost. So it brings you back to the life, it brings you back to yourself, and you have to enjoy this. Good things everybody can enjoy. Pleasurable things everybody can enjoy. अरे भाई, आपको बोला था 12 बजे के बाद कॉल करना, बीच में क्यों कॉल कर रहे हो? So good things everybody can enjoy, but the problem is like when the things are happening not according to you, it's hard to enjoy that. And how you can enjoy that is you have to tell yourself that this is my life and I am not here for living for others. I am here for living for myself. Maybe 90% if you will see in your life, the problem is because of women or men. If you are a woman, 90% of your issues of sadness is connected to men. If you are a man, 90% of your issues are connected to women. But you forget yourself. It's you first. It's not the man or the women. It's you who comes first. And when you comes first, you realize, you connect. No sound. Sound is not there. Anybody can tell me if there is no sound? Can't hear. Something gone wrong. Okay, I will cut again and start again. What to do? अरे भाई मैं आपका कॉल फोन काट रहा हूँ, आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है क्या? मैं बिजी हूँ. In other countries, you know, you have Wi-Fi, so you can just put on the flight mode and use Wi-Fi. But in this, I have to use my phone internet, and that's why I cannot cut the phone. Traveler.
But there is some iPhone. There is some option that do not disturb. No.
I don't know about this. You have? You know? Can you tell me about this? From where you?
Nobody call you. No, I mean that's nobody disturb you. You just move. You can use Wi-Fi, everything.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Good. I didn't know about this. I'm bad in technology. I'm very bad in technology. This is okay or need to put it down? Okay. Perfect. So, everyone, hello again.
No,
it doesn't work. अरे भाई आपको कल भी बोला था मैंने 10 बजे के बाद या 2 बजे के बाद कॉल करना, 10 बजे से पहले. आप बीच में क्यों कॉल कर रहे हैं? मैं सत्संग में बैठा हुआ हूँ. It doesn't work. Let's see. So Pratik, can you just tell me that sound is clear or not? Can you? Sound is there? Okay, perfect. So if the things are according to you, then anybody can enjoy them. But if the things are not according to you, then also you need to learn how to enjoy. So simple thing is like when you are having a problem, then remind yourself that you are not the problem. You are having a problem. You are not the problem. If you are having sadness, you are not sadness. Sadness and you are two different things. Try to understand that. That if you are having some problem, it means this problem has come from somewhere outside. It's not you. You are free from this problem. So just keep this separate and focus on you. That I am free from this problem. I do not have this problem. Suppose you got breakup. Okay? Suppose normally people have this kind of emotions. And this comes, or like some money issues or any issue. So we take up for a moment. Suppose you got breakup. You was existing before the man appeared or this woman appeared. You was existing. You was happily existing. And when this man appeared, you enjoyed this time, or this woman appeared, you enjoyed this time with this man and enjoyed happily. And when it is gone, okay, for small moment you are feeling sad or bad, it's also okay. There is nothing wrong with that. But then you need to come back to yourself that I am not this issue. Why I am sad? I am not dependent on it. This problem is not so much important. It's not more important than me. I am more important than this problem. I am more important than this problem. Once you understand that you are more important than this problem, the problem becomes very, very small. Then you need to focus more on yourself and forget about the problem. Understand one thing very clearly, which maybe the psychologist is still not able to get. Wherever you will give the energy, that thing will become big. Wherever you will give the energy, that thing will become the big. If you will give energy to the problem will become big. If you will give energy to yourself, you will become big. If you will give energy to the joy will become big. If you will give energy to the sadness will become big. And that's why when people are going to psychiatrists and discussing about their traumas of the past life, and psychiatrists are trying to talk on this more and more and more, it is not healing at all. It is making you more and more sick, because this problem was so small. Then you started to have a talk about this, discussion about this, and then these problems really start to become big. And now you are so small and the problem is so big. Now you cannot handle it. But the problem was so small and you were so big. So this thing which is very important, that wherever you will give your energy, if you give energy to your traumas will become big. If you give energy to your problems will become big. If you give energy to your fears will become big. And if you give energy to yourself, you will become big. So best is to what? Give energy to yourself. Adore yourself. Every day I say that first thing you start in a day is to adore yourself. Say, yes, I am so virtuous. I am so handsome. I am so powerful. I am so wise. I am so intelligent. You will become intelligent. If you will keep saying I am stupid, so you will become stupid, because your words have some meaning, you know. So this is the thing which you don't need to worry about that. Красивый Mitra. Oh, spicy. Thank you. So Maya, so this thread is like you can open up whenever you want, and naturally if you have done some ritual, like those people who have done the Kuber practice or something like this, and after that they make the thread. So when the thread naturally goes out, breaks by naturally, like a few times it breaks out, then you can take it and throw to the river. If you have done some ritual, then throw it to the river only. But if it has come through any means, then you can put it into the under some tree. But suppose you do not have any river, then don't put under the tree. Then you dig the ground and put under the ground. Okay. So this is was a good question. Okay. So Pratik is asking, can you offer your opinion on the people doing Isha program before age of 50, Shambhavi Mahamudra? Sadhguru should give an opinion on this. Why should I give opinion? It's his thing. Why should I give opinion about it? See, the very simple thing is, Pratik, I am personally not in a favor of people practicing anything connected to meditation or yoga seriously before 50. As a chill, as a fun, as a time pass, as a sports, sometimes they do it, it's okay, no problem. Why? Because if you do some kind of spiritual practice seriously, today or tomorrow, you will become a monk. For sure. That is for sure. You have to live alone. Why? Because read the history, read the human history. Only monks was doing this practice before. Only monks. Only monks was practicing yoga. Only monks was practicing meditation. Only monks was practicing Sambhavi Mudra. Only monks was doing all this practice. So monks do not need material life. They do not need material world. If you do not need material world, go ahead, do all the practices what you want, seriously. But before 50, do it just for fun. Don't take it anything serious. Go for the meditation also, then go for disco also. Don't try to stay only to one place. If you will start to stay only into one place, you will become sad, and the result of your life will be depression. You will go into depression today or tomorrow. Enlightenment will not happen. You will go into depression. That is for sure. Look at the faces. Those people who are seriously meditating and those who are in the spiritual world for more than 20 years or 10 years or even 5 years, you see their face is almost sad. They are not having natural. You take a flower, it's naturally blooming. They forgot to bloom. They think it's useless. World is useless. Emotions are useless. Relationship is useless. Men is useless. Women is useless. Money is useless. Everything is useless. Then how you will enjoy this world? Huh? If everything is useless, then how you will enjoy this world? Your world will become boring. Everything will become boring for you. And then you cannot enjoy a simple thing. Why a child is happy? Why we all wanted to be child? Because in childhood, everything is looking for you. Wow, it's so amazing, it's so amazing, it's so amazing. It means wonders are there. And as soon as you start to meditate, as soon as you start to go for serious spiritual practice, wonder finishes from your life. And if you are not seriously entering into the spiritual life, then it will destroy your material life also, and you won't be able to achieve the spiritual life because you do not seriously practice it. So you will be lost. And that is the condition for today's world. 90% of your spiritual masters are lost. Masters. Forget about their students. I'm talking about the masters. 90% of your spiritual masters are lost in their life and they don't know what they are doing, and they even go into depression. How can a master go into a depression? This is stupid for me. This is really an issue for me. Like, how can a master go into a depression? Master means itself who have mastered the life. Master means nothing. It's not. There is no tantric master. There is no yogic master. There is no some another master. Master means somebody who has mastered the life, how to live, who understood how to live. And once you understood how to live, how you can go into depression? It's impossible. You can cry. I agree. You can cry. Crying is not. I'm not talking about the crying. But depression, yes, definitely I'm talking that a master cannot go into depression. Crying, master can cry. It's a natural emotion. It comes sometimes with the kindness of heart. Sometimes it comes for the pain of others. Sometimes it can come from your natural physical pain also. But there is no expectations connected with it. That's why the master cannot be in depression. Yes, do both enjoy in life in the meantime. Okay, yes, of course you need to find your own balance. I am saying you my view, and you need to look like how you feel. See, many people come to me and they say that after yoga they feel grounded and it helps them a lot. It's not yoga, it's physical workout of your body. When you are doing any physical workout, you feel grounded. You don't practice yoga, go for gym. You go for dance, you just dance, just close your house, close your room and dance inside, run music and you dance. When you dance, you understand that after some time, you are high and grounded in the same time with a lot of energy inside you. So it's not only yoga is working like this, everything which you move, when you move your physical body, it keeps you grounded, it brings you on the ground, it makes you realize, it makes you feel your body more. When sometimes, I close my room from inside, turn on the music and I dance myself. So when I dance for an hour or something, and when I lie down on the ground, it's like full, everything is blank, everything is gone, like fully empty. There is not even a single thought. There is no more better meditation than that. So I say that if before 50 people wants to practice meditation, then it should be only active meditations, no passive meditations. Okay? So what is the next question? Okay. How does the Tulsi leaves connected with the Lord Vishnu? Okay. This can be a controversial question. Some people will not like what I will say, but what to do? Tulsi was the wife of one of the demon, and this demon was having a fight with Rudra, and Rudra was not able to kill this demon because the Tulsi was like Pativata. Pativata is like she was devoted to all everything, 100% she was devoted to her husband, and because of this she generated a huge amount of power, and because of this power this demon was not dying. So Rudra, like a form of Shiva, was trying to kill this demon, but he was not dying. So what happened? The Vishnu appeared in the house of Tulsi and in the form of this demon and had sex with this Tulsi, and her satitva got broken, like she had sex other than her husband to somebody else. So this energy connection with her husband was broken, and because of this the Rudra could able to kill this demon, and after this the Tulsi was taken as one of the wife of Vishnu and one of the lover of Vishnu, and that's how they got connected. But it is a strange controversial Purana story which I really not resonate, so you can understand your way of understanding, but it is according to Purana it goes something like this. Okay, for me Tulsi is a very medicinal plant. It gives 24/7 oxygen, and there is only two plants which gives 24/7 oxygen. One is people, and which is known as Bodhi tree, which is like in the Bodh Gaya, under which the Buddha got enlightened. Another one is Tulsi. People is so big that you cannot put inside the house, so that's why you put Tulsi inside the house, that it will cleanse the environment. So normally in the traditional Indian houses you might have seen that right outside the gate there is a Tulsi, and they make a special places. Like you lived in Goa, you have seen like they have this outside. In the South India also they do it like this. And now like because people are being changed from Hindus to Christian, so but their mentality is back down the same, so they remove the Tulsi and put a cross there in the same place. Everything is same, they just remove the Tulsi and put a cross over there. So whenever you see a cross outside the house, it means there some 1 or 2 generation before was Hindus, now they just became Christians, changed religion. So Tulsi is also used in more than 100 physical sicknesses. So it is very magical plant. You should have Tulsi in your house, in balcony, in some pot or something. You can have it. It's very useful plant, and especially for the throat related problems, it's very nice. If so, those people who have thyroid, they can take one Tulsi leaf, dip it with the honey and put in mouth, and slowly you chew it and it swallow. It makes your neck better. And those people who are using mobile phone, they can use it against the radiation. Like you can take one Tulsi leaf, put under your cover with the turmeric, and put behind your phone and put the cover, so it also stops the radiation of the phone. It helps you in that. So Tulsi, if it is there in your house, it is very useful because it saves your house from radiation. A Tulsi was put outside the house to stop all kind of negative energies to enter inside the house, to stop the radiations to enter inside the house. But this cross is not able to stop the radiations. It's only psychological. So don't go into the foolishness. Okay, what is next is coming. Oh, somebody asked online. Are there any tantric practice you are able to teach online for financial independence and more value to be in the different of everyone? Is there anything for you? Yeah, see, there is a tantric practice every Wednesday or Friday, at least every Friday. Take bath with the milk. Every Friday, take bath with the milk. It will increase the financial conditions. It will increase the money, love and romance into your life. It will increase your physical beauty. Every Friday, take bath with the milk. This is, and you don't need to take like 100 liters of milk or 50 liters of milk or 20 liters. You can just take 1 liter of or a half liter of milk and add a little honey to it and apply it all around your body, and then do not use soap on this day. Do not use shampoo on this day. On this particular day, you don't use. So this is one tantric practice. Other than this, Brazil they call tulsi. What they in Russian they call? You have in Russian also they call tulsi. No other name. So tulsi. You don't have tulsi in Russia, so it's okay. Tulsi is tulsi everywhere. Okay, basil they call in English basil, but basil is different. It's not the same. It is different leaf. Tulsi and basil is different, totally different. Yeah. Second thing is 4 animals you have to feed every day if you want to have good money in your life. One is cow. If you have at least not enough money, just buy 1 banana and feed 1 cow at least. Or if you not have that much also, when you are eating food, take like 1/4 part of your, like if you are eating 4 breads, like take 1 bread out and keep it for cow, and the rest food you eat and take this and give to cow. So feed everyday cow. This is the first. Second is feed everyday dogs. Like dogs can be feeded with bread and or like milk. Those people who are suffering with loneliness, those people who have lot of depression, those people who have like bad time, like hard time, and they are having a problem in struggling about the work and other things, they need to feed dogs bread and milk together. So this will help them to improve the money conditions in their life. The third one is crow. Crow you can feed with the sweet breads or even biscuits you can give them. And the fourth one is ant. Ant also you can feed it with the biscuits. Biscuits are the good for the ants. Murve. So these are the 4 animals. These 2 things if you do, you will feel like within 6 months the money and health both will start to improve in your life. Okay. So this is nice. Any practice to get desired job, particularly government job. Darshan-ji. So Darshan-ji, it is like if you want to get a government job, best is to connect with Shiva. Every day morning you wake up and go for Shiva Abhisheka. Like just if you have water, you go with the water, no problem. You don't have milk and not have anything, no problem. Just take water, put some little black seeds into it, and put little jaggery into it or honey, and go and do the Abhisheka every day. Every day morning you do it, and every day you do to the Surya Dev, like Surya Abhisheka, like Ark. So when you do for Shiva, then you chant the mantra Om Shivaya Namaha, and when you do it for Surya, then you chant the mantra Om Ghani Surya Adityaya Namaha. So that you can get benefit in the life or getting old. Surya is directly responsible for the government job, and if your Surya is sick, then you will have problem with the job, or you will not get the job. So better I will say that in the case of if you want to have a government job, try to make your son more healthy. Wake up every day before sunrise, and every day offer water to sun, and plus on the Sundays do not eat meat, do not drink alcohol, and on the Sundays especially do not lie. So do not lie on Sundays. It will make your son stronger, so it will help you to get your dream desires. Okay. So this has been done. Tulsi is done. Next is, it is possible to sit in our home and go to Kashi, America, and in Russia in meditation. You can go anywhere in meditation, it's not the problem. But the problem is like you can go physically there or not. If you go in meditation over there, it is another thing. See, what you are looking for, this is a problem of today's world, people. Like they wants to have everything in the same time. There is only one problem of Kali Yuga. They wants to have everything in the same time, and you cannot have everything in the same time. It is impossible to have everything in the same time. You have 2 legs, but you can walk only in one direction. You have 2 hands, but you can do only one job. Only rare some people you will find who can write from 2 hands 2 different things. But that's very rare. In millions and billions you will find hardly one. So you have two hands, you do only one thing. So same way, it's need to understand that in the same time you cannot get everything. If you want to do all these things, that you want to just close your eyes and sit in meditation and go to America and then enjoy up everything there and then come back here and then you sit down and then you go to Russia or somewhere, please leave everything, go to the forest, live in Himalayas in the caves, you will get this power. If you are not interested in practical world, if you are interested only in this kind of things, then leave this practical world and go to the practicality of spirituality. Living here in this world, it is impossible to become a yogi. I am very clear to you. Maybe somebody is fooling you, let him fool. It's his business. I am saying very clear to you, living in this material world, you cannot become yogi, because yoga is against the material world. Against. Okay? And you do not understand it because you do not understand yama and niyama. Once you understand yama and niyama, you will understand that it is impossible to practice yoga with the world. It is impossible to practice meditation with the world. Passive meditation I am talking about. But if you are 50, above 50, then of course go for this. This is your time. After 50, it is a time to meditate. After 50, it is a time to practice yoga. After 50, it is a time for a spiritual world. But before 50, don't run behind it. Otherwise, you will lose your world. It is somewhere you will be lost. Your boat is already gone, and you won't be able to recognize that you are already gone. Now you cannot come back, and you cannot go ahead because you don't want to go ahead. So if samadhi is not your aim, don't go on into these illusions of all these meditations. Okay? What will happen maximum? You will become a yogi. There are a lot of yogis in the world who has written these books and spoiled the whole world. There are a lot of yogis who have written, like, I always talk on controversy. Always people make controversy on my words, so I like to have controversies. It's good for me. There is a book in the West which spoiled the whole life of the Western world. It is an autobiography of Yogananda Paramhansa. So it is a book which is most sold. One of the time it was the most sold book in the Western world. So in this book, first thing is a true yogi in any case, a true yogi in any case will never write his autobiography. Never. Understand very clearly. Never a yogi will write his autobiography. Never. Never a yogi will write a book on yoga. Never. Very clearly I am saying to you. If somebody is doing this, definitely he is a good writer but not a yogi. No sound. Okay, so Pratik, your questions I did not read and there is no sound. Then no, I need to cut.
After call, I think the sound is gone.
So I need to cut the phone and you have to ask the question again. What is this happening today? I'm not able to understand. Share. Okay. Just share. After call it disturbed. No, it's there. Sound is there. Sound is there. Clear. Okay, so understand what I was talking. Pratik, I did not read your questions from back, so you can write them again. See. Never a yogi will write his autobiography. Never. It's impossible. Because understand what is the yoga is doing. Yoga is going beyond your ego. Yoga is uplifting your Yoga chit vritti nirodhasya. If chit vritti, if the chit means like a consciousness and the waves in the consciousness is gone, then how you can write a book? How you can write a book? A yogi cannot write a book. Cannot. It is impossible. If he want also, he cannot. He's gone beyond that. And once who's gone beyond, he's not interested in writing. So one thing is very clear, that whatever you are seeing and reading is not exactly 100% truth. The truth has been manipulated to sell in the market. That's how it is sold. Everything what somebody is saying is not true. Everything what I am saying is not true, or everything what Sadhguru is saying is not true. Everything what Ravi Shankar is saying is not true. Everything what Osho has said is not true. Everything what Gurdjieff has said is not true. They had their own truths, but their truths was also manipulated by their positions, by their conditions. So it is like needed to explain that when you are reading something, don't resonate 100% to your life. Listen, just listen. I say always people who are listening to me that just listen to me. That's all. Don't do what I am saying. Give some time to yourself. And when what I have said, your mind start to think about it, then my job finished. Then your mind will cultivate and create your own truth. And it will help you. Not my words. My words will make you think, that is for sure. My words will make you think, but your own mind will cultivate your own truth, which will help you to uplift your life. So this is very important to understand, that all this is happening in the world is not for you. It is for themselves. If anybody, what do you think if I am speaking here online, I am speaking for you? No, sorry. I am not speaking for you. I am speaking for myself. I am enjoying to speak, so I am speaking. I am not speaking for you. You listen to me, you not listen to me. One person is their life, nobody is their life, it doesn't matter. 100 people comes on live, it doesn't matter. I will speak the same flow. So, you are the center of your life. So don't run behind all these kinds of things. And these questions which you are asking is somehow not giving your real, it's not showing your real hunger for spirituality or your real need for spirituality. Okay, it's like your side hobby. Spirituality is never a hobby. Spirituality cannot be a hobby. Either it's a main path or it is no path. Why need to be spiritual? You can just be a kind and a joyful person, that's all enough. Why need to run behind this kind of spiritual practices? No need. If you can do everything with a joy and happiness, that's all. That's all is the spirituality for me. So sitting home and going to America is none of my business, and I'm not interested in this kind of joy. If you are interested, for this you have to go to the Himalayas, sit in the cave for some periods. Maybe then you will get this ability to go over there. What's my question? Okay. So the next question is how Lord Kubera is related to prosperity. It's an energy because Kuber was connected with he was born by the yagya, and in this yagya, the yagya was made for prosperity, and he was the result of this yagya. By this result of this yagya, he was born. So that's why he got connected. He's the only male got connected with the spirituality, prosperity. And goddesses is the root goddesses Sri Vidya and Lakshmi and Kamala Devi are the root goddesses. Material world success tips for material world success. I already told you that material world success you need to do this. You can do that. And the more important thing to be successful in material world is acceptance. You should have acceptance to yourself. You should understand and accept your positive and negative things. If you accept your positive and negative things, then only you can work on yourself. If you don't see that you are lazy and you don't want to work and you don't want to do anything, you will get sick and you will not be materially successful. To be materially successful, you have to be healthy, and to be healthy, you have to see where are the negative points of you, where are the positive points of you, and accept it and change it. I have a very simple way of philosophy of life. Something which you don't like, change it. And if you cannot change something, accept it. That's all. Something which you don't like, change it. And something which you cannot change, accept it. Because fighting is not a solution. Fighting will just make you internally weak. Okay? So how to stop biological aging, remain youthful even in the 80s? It's not the issue. Okay, there is a breathing. I can tell you about the face. First thing is, our body is made of 5 elements. Okay, so all these 5 elements, if they are healthy in your body, you will not grow age faster. You will be slowly growing, and your age will not run so fast. The main is not about graying or looking. Main is about by the energy and by the approach to life. If the energy and approach to life is healthier, then you will. If you are eating good, then you will have good energy. It is very strange thing. I will tell you. Human is the most intelligent animal. Biologically, we are animal, no? So human is the most intelligent animal, but still he don't know what to eat. He is the only one creature in the whole universe who is confused about his food. He don't know what to drink. He is the only one creature who is in this whole universe who is confused about his drinking. He don't know what to smoke. He is the only one. Breathe means like breathe, not smoke. Breathe. He is the only one who don't know how to breathe. He is only one who don't know how to sleep. He is the only one who don't know how to walk. He is the only one who don't know how to think. He is the only one who don't know how to talk. He is the only one who don't know how to live. And he is the most intelligent.
Why?
Stupid. He is the most stupid. This is the illusion that human is the most intelligent creature in the universe. I say it is the most stupid. It's a myth. Come out from this. We are not the most intelligent one. We are the most lazy one. That is for sure. And lazy people always think that they are super intelligent than everybody else. Lazy people, they always think that they are intelligent than everybody else in the world. They don't have to do anything. They will just lie and everything will happen. So, this is why I am saying that because we don't know everything. Why we don't know everything? Because only human is being educated. All other creatures, they are not gone through the education process. That's why they know what to eat. That's why they know what to drink. That's why they know what to smoke, how to breathe. That's why they know how to sleep. That's why they know how to think, how to behave. Everything they know because they have not gone through the educational process. And human has gone through the educational process. So education has spoiled the human. Education has spoiled the human. Why? Because education is never complete. And when something is not complete, you will be always confused. If you're walking on a single road, there is no intersection. You're walking on a single road. Just walking, there is no confusion. Suddenly, intersection comes. And now there is no signboard over there. You got confused. Until this time, you was not confused. As soon as you got options, you got confused. Human has options for everything today. Today we have option for everything, every single thing. And more in the head than in the life.
Do we have options or a solution?
Actually, it is an illusion. But because of the education system, these options are pretending to be the real thing in the life. But they are not real. They are just pretending to us that they are real. Actually, you have no choice. At all. But you are living and saying that I am living with a choice. No, we are being programmed from childhood. We are being programmed from the childhood. This, and you go on this program. One action you do, it creates a pattern. Then second action you do, it creates a pattern. Then your third action you do, it creates a pattern. And your all life is nothing but the repetition of actions followed by the patterns. And this is put into your head by education system, by parents, by your family members, by your friends, by now phone is enough. Now parents and everything you put aside. Phone is enough to put your all pattern. What you see there thinks that this is the real world. I was somewhere, and I was like 3-4 days ago, I was in some restaurant and I was just sitting and watching. And there was 4 people on the same table and everybody was on their phone. Every single person was on their phone. So if they was on their phone, there is no real life. Now, it's so easy to go on Tinder and find a match. But it's so hard to go and talk a woman or a man outside. We are lazy, and more lazy we become, phone is helping us to become lazy. And more lazy we become, more dead we become. But at the same time, we think we are more intelligent. Same time we think we are more intelligent. And then stupid reasons we give to ourselves. Oh, if I go to Tinder, what is the problem? Some fight. I am going for finding my love on Tinder. Or I am going to meet my husband on Tinder. Or my dream wife on Tinder. Okay, then you give some reasons to your head that, oh, my friend that met a man and found on Tinder or something like this. What's wrong in directly facing a woman or directly facing a man? Be brave enough. At least show this courage. There is nothing wrong. I am not against Tinder. But what I am saying that the real thing is becoming less and less. See, I am also talking online here. Real student, you see, live conversation is becoming less. Yes, there is an advantage that you can sit anywhere in the world and listen to me or somebody. But at the same time, it will never be same as the live dialogue, as the live conversation. So, human, in next 10 years, you will be surprised that 90% of the human generation will be in depression. 90%. Not 1, not 2, not 50, not 60. 90% of the human generation will be in depression next 10 years. And reason is only this. That most rich people of this world, they do not want you to live with each other. They do not want you to live in community. They do not want you to live in groups. They want you to live alone. And now they are bringing metaverse. You know metaverse? It is like visual reality. It will you will feel like somebody is sitting right in front of you and talking with you. Finish. It's just finish everything. Of course, we cannot reverse the science, but at least take some breaks from it. Go some time, meet real people, have real conversations, have real talk. And that's why in next 10 years, definitely I am going to make it, in next 5 years, I will stop all my live conversations online. All my live conversations online. I will not have any live satsang in next 5 years. Like within 2 to 3 years, I am trying to finish this all online thing. I will just take people only who are coming practically to me alive with their bodies and minds. I will just sit in one place and will talk to only those people who are coming physically to me. I will not make anything online because I understand it's useless. We feel that it is working. No, sorry, it is not working. No wisdom is worked without real example. No life is changed without a real example. If changes we need to make, it need to make physically. Lot of people are doing online courses to become happy. Lot of women are selling the course of how to be a woman. But when I go and watch, they themselves are in sadness. They themselves are in depression. So everything which is sold online, I do understand it is a requirement of money. I am also going to sell some things in future for sure, because I also need money. But I am saying in the same time that this is not working. Indeed, it is not working. If you really need transformation, you need to be physically in the presence. You need to be physically in the presence of a master. And you have to listen to him. Otherwise, it will not happen. The conditions will change. The world is going to change. After 10 years, the condition will become so less that you will not feel that you are even alive. So imagine the things and don't leave this, convert, stay with the people, have conversations, have lovely conversations, and try to come to your phone only when it is needed, when it is required. Don't sit 24/7 with it. You have these opportunities with me for only next 2 years. I am using phone for only next 2 years, and after that I am not going to use phone. So you are watching me live by myself. Others can put live, that is not my issue. But myself, I am going live only for next 2 years. After that I am not going to go live. I am not going to use social media. Because I understand that something seriously, if you want to work, you need to work people to people. All this is popularity, I just have it for fun, not more than that. Okay, I apologize for interaction into your message that okay, it's not important. Okay, so you are in your own head, so that's why you are writing too much on the things, but it's not important. No need to apologize for anything. We are not feeling that you are guilty or something like that. Does having multiple relationship increase the bondage or or increases your karma? See, Pratik is asking that does having multiple relationship increase the bondage? See, multiple relationships you can have. You are having all the time multiple relationships. You are having a relationship with mother, you are having a relationship with father, you are having a relationship with sister, you are having a relationship with brother, you are having a relationship with children, you are having a relationship with wife or a husband, everything, or friends and job, and every time you are handling multiple relationships. What do you mean by that? If you are meaning by multiple women and multiple men, of course it's always depend on you, how smart you are, how good you are in handling it, or how pleased you can make. If you are in a state of Krishna, of course you can handle it very nicely. But if you are not in a state of Krishna, then soon the sandals will come on your head. For sure it is going to happen. Because only if you are honest and if you are loyal and if you are like, you can handle only one. But if you will lie and you are not Krishna and you are lying, you will feel guilty. And women will catch it like this. Because women is catching the guiltiness, it's not catching your truth or lie. Anyone is catching your own guilt, it's not catching truth and lie. You yourself feel guilty when you lie to somebody, that's why they are able to catch you. Otherwise it is impossible to catch. Nobody can catch you in the world about anything. If I don't say publicly my things, nobody can ever say what I am saying is true or lie, even if you put the lie detector on my head. You cannot. Because it's your own internal connection, internal belief what you are saying. You are feeling guilty for it, you are not feeling guilty for it, you think it is dirty, you think it is not dirty. It's all your inner connection, inner energy which you are supplying to your words. So multiple relationship is not a problem. Krishna had 16,108 wives. He could handle it. If you can handle, you can go for it. I have no objections. But if you cannot handle, you will be in hell. For sure, that is for sure. If you cannot handle something, you will mess into accident. An accident is never pleasurable. If you don't know to drive a scooter, you will hit it. If you don't know to drive a car, you will hit it. So anything which you cannot handle, you don't know how to do it, you will mess it. So if you know, go for it. If you don't know, then you will have the results. I decrease your karma. Karma is bullshit, you know. Karma does not exist. Why? Because see, there is two kinds of karmas. One is physical karmas, they are real. Physical karmas, what you are doing is more or less actions which you are making in the outer world. And this will bring definitely the result. But what internally you are making, if you are doing something different and thinking different, it will bring different results. Suppose, like you are doing an action, like you are eating a food. Make this as experimental. Eating a food and say to yourself that I am hungry. I am hungry. I am hungry. Keep repeating this. Eat food, and after this also repeat this for some period inside. You will feel that naturally you will become hungry after soon, like after a little period of time. Naturally you will become hungry because internally you gone against that physical action. So internally what you are thinking is more important. Internally, if you are filled, I am full. If you start to eat food and say I am full, you will feel that every day you was eating 4 chapatis and today you are full even 2 chapatis itself. So your internal connection with the outer action is very important. So if you are full, means you are full. If you are hungry, means you are hungry. Your brain sends the signals. There is a nervous system connected to each and every organ to your body. So this is how it becomes. But what the problem in the world with the karma is, like, we connect with the karma. We feel that we are doing something wrong. Understanding that in next life you can get the action. In this life, if you have 2 girlfriends or 2 boyfriends, and you are not, they are not knowing that you are having 2 boyfriends, so you are like hiding them from each other. So in this life, if they will know, they will give you some result. Some bohu massage will happen or something will happen. If they will not know, they will not get any result. But internally, if you are feeling guilty for doing this, that you are having 2 women or 2 men in the same time and you are not able to, you are not loyal to each other, then internally you will be sick. Internally you will feel guilty, and internally you will create karma, and because of this karma, your this life will be affected and your next life will also be affected. But if you are doing in the same way and not feeling guilty for it, nothing matters. Nothing will affect your next life. And maybe in this life also, hardly they will come to you. So it's all depend upon your expertise of actions. There is one easiest way to be free from the karmas mentally and physically is be with your body. 100% be with your body. When you be with your body, nothing is worried. No karma is created. See, because you are thinking the karma is taken from one life to another life, yes, it is taken. If you don't think, yes, it is not taken. Only the physical actions results will be taken. Okay? So don't take it. Mentally you can finish them anytime. Suppose, understand these karmas. You have $100. You have given this $100 to your friend. Any friend you have given. He needed, so you gave him $100. So what is the karma? The karma is like you have given this $100 to your friend and you are thinking that someday he will return you. And he might return you someday. Or maybe not, but still the chances is there that maybe someday he will return you in this life or in next life. So you have created a karma to give and to take. But you can end this karma anytime. You can end this karma anytime and you can say, I forgot about this. I don't care. And I don't want it. So now he don't have to give you back and you don't have to depend on taking it back. So karmas also can be broken by any day by yourself if you come to that high state of experience of yourself that whatever action you have done, you are free, you are not here to take the results of this action. That's why in this country they say, do it from one hand so another hand also should not know. So do secretly the things. If you give, forget about it. Neki kar darya mein dal. So if like you do something good, put into the river. It's like forget about it. So if you are doing and forgetting, if you are living in the moment, you don't create a karmas. Otherwise, yes, the karmas are created and you have to pay for your karmas. In this life or in next life. Basic questions, but can you explain what the soul, how does it enters the body? Pratik, this will be taken in the next time. Send this question to me later. What is the breathing pattern to remain always young? There is a breathing pattern. I always, I told it before also in satsang, like many times, like you breathe in, hold it for little time, like how much you can hold, like how much easily you can hold. When you feel like your body cannot hold it anymore, then you just breathe out. If women breathe out with mouth, if men breathe out with nose. So do this 3 to 10 times in a day. Anytime you can do it. Right after the food should not do. Like 2 to 3 hours after the food you should not do. Other than this, anytime you can do it. If you do 10 to 15 breathing like this in whole day, you will stay young. This is the natural breathing. I give you guarantee. You practice yoga 1 hour and you do this kind of 10 breathings every day. You will have same result. Same result. Same vital energy you will have inside. 10 breathings and 1 hour of yoga. Imagine. Okay. So maybe the basic. Yeah, Pratik, your question we will take next time. Let's see who else have. Your teaching changed. Your teaching has changed the way I look fundamentals of life, karma, rebirth, moksha. Darshanji, my teachings will destroy you. Be careful, huh? Yeah, I am a destroyer, huh? So be careful, Darshanji. Don't be too much into me. Huh? I will destroy all the things which is there in your head, because I understand that if you don't understand something by understanding, then reading books will not help. It should be your truth. It should be your own cultivated truth. And I am just bringing you to that position where you can driven your own cultivated truth. Okay? So, thank you. It is evident that a huge population in this Kali Yuga, that nobody attained mukti, collective karma of Kali Yuga. Who says you that nobody attained mukti? Mukti is something, like there are 5 kinds of mukti. Hare Krishna people are not looking for the same mukti which you are looking for. So there is Sarupa Mukti. In Sarupa, this Sarupa Mukti is when you go to Shivaloka, or you go to Vaikuntha, or you go to Goloka. When you go to some place, all religious people go to Sarupa Mukti. Sarupa Mukti is like when you are devoted to somebody, like to Shiva or to Krishna or to Vishnu or to Jesus or to God or to Allah. So you go to their lokas and you live there for a certain period of time and then you come back to the world back. So this mukti is called Sarupa Mukti. So this is possible, this is people are having. But the Nirvikalpa Mukti, the Nirvikalpa Moksha, Nirvana is not happening so easily, and for this really the internal growth has to happen, because this internal growth only can make you free. This internal growth can only make you free. Until you are not absolutely free, you cannot get the moksha. You cannot be in the nirvana mukti, nirvana. You cannot be in the nirvikalpa samadhi. Before that, yes, of course, all these people who are doing this chantings or this all the kind of things, they are like in kind of sarupa mukti. So people are going collective karma of Kali Yuga. No, this is not a karma of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is like a time. Can you say that the 19 is better than the 20? 2022 is better than 2021. You are just saying it because of your experience, but actually there is no year better than previous year. You cannot say yesterday is better than today or tomorrow will be better than today. No, it's all about your perceptions. If you think the Kali Yuga is bad, the Kali Yuga is bad. If you think the Kali Yuga is good, it will become good. For me, Kali Yuga is very good. I love Kali Yuga. I love to come in Kali Yuga back and back and back, and I have no desire of your moksha and mukti. I do not want to get to nirvana and go high and go into the Buddha's place. I want to come back again and again and again to this world with the same way. Come and I will eat your brains. Maybe your brains will go, new people will come and I will eat their brain. I will come again and again here to eat brains of the people and to break their head. This is my interesting thing which I would like. As I told many times before also, that in this life also, before leaving this body, I will tell 6 months before that which place and which date I am going to take the next birth. It is not a difficult thing. And now what I am doing is I am trying to work on something, I am creating something by which anybody can do this. So I am creating for this, it will take some 5 years or 6 years, can be little more. That I want to create a practice by which anybody can born again by their conscious awareness. This will be the program which I will teach to the people who will be above 60 or 70s. Those who consciously want to take next life by themselves. So this is possible. Okay. Nastya, your question is on intimacy, so we will take it on Friday, because I thought like on Friday we will take all sexual related questions, and on Wednesday we will take like all questions which comes. How request. Okay, so Darshan Ji is asking, any free requesting to follow the Naam Japa like 108 time chanting Om Namah Shivaya. See, 108 time is connected because of the 3 guna. We have 3 kinds of guna, Rajo guna, Sato guna and Tamo guna, and 36 Tanmatrayam. Tanmatrayam means like all kind of your indris and everything. When you count tattvas, there is 36 tattvas and 3 gunas. 36 into 3, it becomes like 108. So that's why we chant any mantra for 108 times. So at least in every tattva of our body, it goes one time and it activates that tattva. So this is way they chant 108 times. If you want to chant something 108 times like Om Namah Shivaya, well, go ahead, it's your choice. I am not advising anybody until they are not being dikshit by me. I am not giving them any mantra. But Om Namah Shivaya is one of the powerful mantra which you can use. Any advice for, Anya is asking from Lithuania, any advice for women who wants to waste weight waist weight means like lose weight, or waist means lose, no? I don't know. I am very bad in English, so please write the easy words. I'm not good in English. So if you are talking about the losing weight, yes, of course, first of all, you need to understand that you are wonderful as you are. So first start to love yourself. If you not love yourself, not like yourself, you cannot lose weight. If you think that I am fat, if you repeat this word, I am fat, you will become more fat. You will not become less. So remove this by saying this: I am wonderful, I am wonderful, I am wonderful. Second thing is, on the diet based change, eat more protein, less fat and less carbohydrate. Eat more protein, less fat and less carbohydrate. And one pranayama, one breathing practice, like have you seen dogs? In dogs, how they breathe? They make tongue outside. So like this, you need to make 10 times a day. Whenever you have time, so you take out, you sit on your any kind of familiar pose. You put your hands in front. Okay, you put your hands like this, bend little forward, and put your neck little like this, like a dog position, and take out your tongue and make like. Until you feel like the water is dipping, the saliva is dipping from your tongue. Before it dips, you take the tongue inside, take rest, go do another things, another one, you come back, another time you do this same repetition. So you will feel that the belly fat will start to burn. It can be done after 3 hours of food to any time. Okay, so advice for weight loss. Cucumber juice also helps to the weight loss. And how do we know what yoga it is? Does it matters why we conduct our life? Pratik, you are lovely. See, actually it doesn't matter in which yoga you are living. It doesn't matter. Right now you are here, so right now it is important that this is your life. You are alive now. Sat Yuga existed, not existed, Kali Yuga existed, not existed, nothing matters. But right now what matters is you and your life. If you want, you can create this life better, you can make this life wonderful. If you do not want, you can live in the hell. Heaven and hell is here. It's always in your choice where you want to live. Okay, so it doesn't matter that can anyone choose not to be born again if live freely? Yes, of course, everybody has a choice to not to be born. If your thoughts stops before you die, you will not be born again. Okay, if your mind disappears before you die, you will not be born again. Until the mind is existing, you will be born. Once the mind is gone, you cannot be born. Because soul cannot be born. Soul, when I am saying I am not, soul can be born, but Atman cannot be born. Because Atman and soul is not different. It's not the same. Soul in Sanskrit, if we will say Jiva. Jiva is born. Atma is not born. Soul, so Atma is not born. Body cannot be born again. So only the mind is there, because of which you are being born again and again. So if mind disappears, it is possible to be not to be born. It will be good advice for 20 women. Okay, I already gave. You can enjoy it. Are you the medicine needing today? Okay, anyway, you have some question? No? कुछ ना कुछ?
माइंड मतलब कैसे कंट्रोल होएगा, कि कैसे पता चलेगा कि मरने का टाइम है और अपनी माइंड को थॉट नहीं आने चाहिए?
वो तो जीते जी करना पड़ेगा ना. देखो, जो चीज हमने जीवन भर नहीं की, वो चीज मरने के वक्त कैसे होगी? तो जैसे हम अपने दिमाग पर जीते जी हम देख रहे हैं कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, क्या सोच रहा हूँ, क्या क्या हो रहा है मेरे आसपास, तो जब मैं ये देख पाता हूँ तो फिर धीरे धीरे मैं उसको भी देख पाऊंगा कि जिसके कारण से ये हो रहा है। क्योंकि कोई विचार अगर चल रहा है तो उस विचार के चलने का एक कारण भी है। जब तक वो कारण नहीं जाएगा तब तक विचार नहीं जाएगा। तो जब पहले तो मुझे विचार देखना है और फिर विचार का कारण देखना है, और कारण देखने के बाद उस कारण को छोड़ देना। जैसे वो कारण गिरेगा विचार चला जाएगा, और विचार के जाते ही मन चला जाएगा। तो ये एक श्रृंखला है जिसको देखना है, चलते फिरते घूमते उठते बैठते कुछ भी करते देख सकते हैं। सो ही इज आस्किंग लाइक हाउ वी विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट or how we can remove the mind. It's a very simple thing. Mind is a collective combinations of your thoughts. So what you have thoughts, patterns and everything, they collectively you call it as a mind. And when you start to watch your thoughts, so you understand why they are coming into existence. What was the reason? Why they came up? What is the cause? So thoughts are the surface, but in deep there is a seed, which is called which is the reason of this thought. So once you catch the thoughts, you travel on this thought and you catch the root of this thought, the seed of this thought, and then you leave the thought, the seed of this thought. Once the seed is gone, the thought will be gone. Until you will not catch the thought, you will not catch the root of the thought, and then it is difficult to understand. That's why I say that some things I don't teach before 50 because it's useless to talk about them. You need an experience to talk on that. And without this experience, it will be more complicated. So, to make mind fall, you need to make this seed of the thoughts fall. And this is another process. Someday I will teach further, like for the aged peoples, not for the young people. Some people who have what? Dementia. You cannot born also. I mean, okay without you. I don't know. So whatever is your own wish. Okay, so thank you very much for being with me. Namaste to you all. And see you on Friday. So Friday you can send me all questions related sexuality, so I will take them, or femininity, or whatever issues you have, or relationship things. And Wednesday we will take general questions connected to any issues, and Friday we will take more to the man and women issues. Okay, so thank you very much for being with me. Namaste to you all. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।